Hi, this is Kate from Daisy Nails, creating fun, funky and fabulous nails in the comfort of your home. It's October, so only one thing in October is it's spooky time. So I'm going to focus through October on doing Halloween nails. This one is a spider nail using gems and sparkly chrome gel paint. And I'm also, because one of the trends for this season is the velvet nail, so I'm going to do a velvet background. So I started with the Madam Glam Perfect Purple and went over that with the Super Cat Eye from Madam Glam as well. And this is the fun bit, you get the magnet out. Oh, look at that. And then pop it into the lamp. Usually I wouldn't show you it if I was doing two nails, I wouldn't show you it again, but I love doing it so much. I had to show you it twice. So Super Cat Eye on again, and then I get the magnet and I just put it down one side and down the other side, and it just sort of brings out that sparkle, brings out that sparkle. I can't think of a better word for it. So then I went over that with a velvet matte top. And that's when you see the velvet effect once it comes out. Right, so the first one is the spider nail. So I used I did say chrome gel paint, but it's not chrome gel paint, it's silver, but it's more of a glittery silver. And I used this to make a frosty cobweb, starting in the corner and then fanning out from the corner with the long lines, which are the sort of the structure of the web. And pop that in the lamp. I think I only popped it in for 10 seconds just to flash it. And then I went with my shorter Madam Glam brush and I did the little curvy lines in between. They're like the joists, aren't they? That's what holds it all together. You want to make those the curvy lines match up with the ones like that are at the same level as it. I mean, they don't have to completely match up, but if you think that as the spider goes around, it's carrying on with one long single piece of thread, so they need to match up to a certain extent. A couple more, and then it goes into the lamp. Gel paint, so it goes in for 60 seconds. Right, so that has cured, and I wanted to make the spider from sparkly gems. I think I should have chosen a smaller size one for the head. I need a new gem picker upper tool. That one's a bit blunt now. Yeah, I think I should have gone for a smaller one than that. It looks almost as if it's the same size, so you don't really get the effect of which one is the head and which is the body. The spider is supposed to be dangling downwards from the web. Right, so using the Mac Art rhinestone gel, which is one of the best ones I've ever used. I put the bigger, I think it was supposed to be the bigger. I think I realised afterwards that actually it wasn't the bigger one. But fastened it in place, a little bit more of the rhinestone gel. This is not one of my painting brushes, this is an old, cheaper brush. Yeah, you see, I looked at that, I realised they were the same size, so I removed the first one and got the bigger one and popped that on. Yeah, it's an old brush. I wouldn't use one of my really nice art brushes to do the rhinestone glue. Pushed it into place, then that goes into the lamp. I can't remember if it's 1 minute or 2 minutes. And then I got the perfect black and some perfect white. I wasn't sure whether to do the spider's legs in the white or the black, so I had a go at the white and decided I didn't like it and then did the black. But actually looking at it as I paint them, I quite like the white now. The spiders have got 8 legs. They're not insects. And the front legs sort of point forwards and the back legs point backwards. That's a good way to get a really good sort of spider effect. I did them first. I wasn't sure sure that I liked them, and then I realised that I needed to make the legs longer. There we go, so I'm just making them longer. I really like these gems. They look clear, but then when the light shines on them, as you can see, they shine every colour of the rainbow. Okay, so I went over the white with the black to make the legs black. You can tell it's a warm autumn Sunday. I can hear the neighbours mowing the lawn. They're one of the last lawn mows of the year, I imagine. Right, so pop that in the lamp 30 seconds because it's just gel polish, and then with a bit more of the silver gel paint, I'm doing the web that the spider is dangling down from. Then that goes into the lamp for a minute. And then to finish it off, I did a velvet matte top coat. And you really have to buff that up next to the gems so that you seal them in. Don't go over the top of the gems, otherwise you lose the sparkle. But make sure you buff it up to the edges of them, so that the gems are less likely to get caught on something and knocked off. So that's that one finished. With my other velvet matte nail, I'm going to make a Jack Skellington. So he's got a nice round moon face. Just doing that with a dotting tool. I tend to find it's easier to do a circle that way. And pop that in the lamp, 30 seconds. So if you look at the shape of Jack, he has this long, thin neck. So I painted that coming out a bit narrower by his head and just widening a little bit. 10 seconds in the lamp, flash cure as we go. And then I've only got space to do his head and his chest. So I did his shirt. He has a white shirt. So it's a triangle with slightly rounded sides. And then around that, using the perfect black, I did the edges of his jacket. So nice, thick black border around the side of the shirt. And then over the top of the shoulders as well. And if you look at Jack Skellington's jacket, he has got some long spiky bits coming out of it. I did start off doing them quite small because of not much space when I finished them, but I decided to lengthen them. So you'll see that later on. And then he has, like where you might have a bow tie, he's got a little cat face there. I didn't go all the detail, but I did the shape. So the cat ears are like where a collar might be sticking up. And then just a triangular black cat face. The black cat on my lap at the moment. Aren't you, Oreo? Sleeping today. And then the eyes. Now, Jack Skellington has got incredibly expressive eyes. They're just black blobs, but their animators change them, the shape of them so subtly to get different expressions. So I looked at quite a lot of different pictures to decide how I was going to do his eyes. I decided to give him a sad smile. And he has that wide mouth. All the way from one side of of his face to the other. And two little, because of course he's a skeleton, two little teardrop shapes for his nose, which is where his nostril holes go. And his mouth is stitched up, but it's only stitched on the top, because of course he can open it, he can speak and sing. So I've put all the little stitches along the top of the mouth. And this is where I decided to redo those shoulder spikes. And then putting some stars in the sky. Of course it is Halloween town, so those stars are black. And just using the clean brush with no product on, you pull out the product that's in the dot that you've created. I think my neighbour may have just gone over something on the grass, made a very loud noise. Okay, pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds, and going over it with the velvet matte top coat for a nice matte finish. Oh no, I wasn't. I used the velvet matte to mix in with the perfect black, so I could do a little bit of shading. So on the left-hand side, I did a little bit on his neck and just down the side of his face, and on the very edge of his eyes, the eye sockets, just to give him a bit of depth. And then I went over with the matte top coat to finish him off. I do love that shimmer you get from the velvet background. So pretty. Right, that's my first Halloween nails. There will be more to come all through October. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.